Hi guys, Rose here. Welcome back to my channel. And today I am starting an Alice in Wonderland journal. I was sitting in my room not knowing where I was going or what I was doing, and I came across this paper bag and I decided it looked absolutely perfect with this kit from Line Dot Arrow. So I decided I would make a slimline Alice in Wonderland journal with it. And today I'm working on the cover, and I just wanted to kind of let you guys see how I do that and all the rest of that. So what I have my paper bag. I have opened up the paper bag. I've just opened the bottom of it, and I haven't opened the side. I've left the side. I've taken the handles off, but I wanted to leave this here just to let you know that I keep these. This is something that you may not have thought of before. I keep these when I'm making larger journals. I use them as ridges on the spine. You know those ridges you see? So I keep all those for that. Just something that you might be able to use yourselves. And so this very pretty bag has inspired me today. I have it folded to the size I want it to be. Now, excuse my fingernails. I have been messing with inks and things like that, and they're filthy. Well, they look filthy, but they're not. They're just stained. So I have my paper bag. I have it all opened, ready to go to where I want to go. Now, it is a little bit wrinkled and things like that. I don't mind that. I think it adds to the character of the journal, so I'm going to leave it. I did iron it a little bit with my flat iron, but not bothered that it is wrinkled at all. So here I have an Amazon kind of cardboard package, and what I'm going to do, I am going to cut a piece to go inside the paper bag. I am not going to bring it all the way over to this end. This end is going to be folded over. I may put an extra piece in there afterwards, I'm not sure yet. But what I'm going to do right now, I am going to cut a piece of this to slip inside here and just give the journal a little bit of extra stability. Because the paper bag as a cover, really, I don't think it would be sturdy enough. So I'm going to just cut that now. And I'm going to forward the video while I'm doing that, or speed up the video while I'm doing that. And I shall be right back. Okay, so we have our piece cut to size. Now the next piece is going to be a little bit tricky in the sense that I want to glue it inside, but not get glue everywhere else. So do I need to glue it on both sides? Not all the ways to the edges. It doesn't actually need to be glued all the ways to the edges, I don't think. But I might glue it all the ways to the edges anyway. So, I am going to use PVA Bond glue. It's actually a construction glue. It's used as a primer, sealer, bonder and adhesive. Primes and seals porous surfaces, bonds to most building materials, improves plaster, concrete and cement mixes. So it's not your crafty PVA, but I can't see that it's very different in any other respect other than the fact that it's slightly thicker. So I'm going to use this. Now I'm going to put down, I should probably put down my mat, because I'm going to have to coat both sides of this with glue. Maybe I would have been better off completely opening the bag, but we'll try it this way. And I need a brush. I do have like a large paintbrush around somewhere, but I don't know where it's gone. So we're going to use this. Just a regular paintbrush. Some glue on. Now I just want to kind of strengthen the paper of the paper bag on this. I'm not bothered about it all sticking down or whatever. That's not the purpose of it. It would be nice if it all gets stuck down. But we shall see. I think this is actually my first time making a paper bag journal, which is quite strange. I've made them from things like bubble envelopes, bubble wrap envelopes, what are they called? Padded envelopes. I've made them from things like that and from Amazon packaging and things like that, but I think this is my first paper bag journal. So it's going to be exciting to see how that turns out. To the edges. I think that is good. There's another bit up there at that top part. I'm kind of soaking it because this card is really soaking in that glue. We'll see how that works out. I could be completely off the mark here and it may not work at all. We'll see. It does seem to be a very kind of porous cardboard. I wonder, is it recycled? I don't know. It'd be kind of awesome if it was to recycle something that's already recycled. How cool would that be? Okay, almost there. Okay, let's see how this works out. Cross your fingers for me, guys, that this works okay. Let's get this up. I am going to have glue all over my hands. I love those mats because I can just fold this over and put it out of the way for the time being, and the glue will just come off it whenever I decide to go cleaning it. It'll just scrape right off with like a credit card. Okay, I'll get this open. Slidey slidey. I'll try and make sure that we get it right to the corners where I want it. And it seems to be going pretty okay. All the way up. Look at that. I think that worked perfectly. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Get out our little credit card thing here. It's flattened down. All those wrinkles make it a little bit more necessary to do this step. But that's okay. Actually looks quite good. When you flatten it down like this as well, it does take some of the wrinkles out. So if the wrinkles bother you, then this is a good way to maybe not get rid of them, but certainly take them out of it a little bit anyway. Perfection. Yeah. Of course, the other side's stuck a little better. And this happens to be the outside. Of course it would work that way. That, my friends, is sod's law. I'm being quite rough with it in order to try and get some of those bubbles to lay down for me. Yeah, that is that part. And the bag had like little panels where the handles were sticking, and I left those on. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I didn't want to rip the bag, so I left them on, and that's what that is. But I'm okay with that as well. There's nothing that can't be hidden or, you know, fixed or just become part of the character of the journal, you know. So, that's that. My glue brush aside. And we have the beginnings of a journal, guys. Okay, now this, I wanted to fold this over so that there wasn't just a raw edge here. Now I am thinking, how do I want to go about actually folding this? Do I want to leave the two pieces? Do I want to, I think I'm going to have to cut the inside piece out, as in this piece, and leave this piece to fold over. Let's see. Get my ruler in there and get my straight line. It just really helps with the folding. Of course, I could glue the two of those together and then fold it. That might make perfect sense. And then this piece is going to fold up, I think, as a pocket on the front and back. And this piece is going to wrap around, possibly wrap around the journal. That's the idea that I had. So it would be a wrap like this. Or maybe inside, I'm not sure. I may take it off, I don't know yet. But for now, let's get this piece done. I'm going to glue these pieces together. Just so that we can flip it over without any drama. Get our ruler. Got to keep that crease nice and crisp there. And it should flip over nicely for us when that glue dries. Hopefully, that's the thought. Ooh. Come back. My janky glue cloths. I have 3 of them on the desk at the minute, but I refuse to throw them out because they're only just for wiping glue. I'm such a, I can't say hoarder and I can't say skinflint, because the whole reason behind it is not to save money, it's to save materials, as in not add to the environmental problem where possible. Okay, so that's going to flip over quite nicely now, yeah. Very nice, okay. Oop. My fingers are all sticky now. I really need to clean this ruler as well. It's got glue everywhere on it. And it makes things, it can make things actually quite dirty. Not right now. Okay, so get some glue. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? Maybe I might trim this, just straighten off that edge. I say straighten it off, I'll probably end up making it more cattywampus than it is. That's a Nick the Booksmith term. Cattywampus. Do love Nick. It's so funny. Yeah, it looks pretty okay. Okay, let's glue that up. Now, do I want to glue this? Do I want to get rid of this? I think I do want to get rid of this little corner down here. Taking a risk doing it with the knife and no ruler. Take some little corners there as well, just to make it look pretty. Yeah, beautiful. Get that glued over. My card, try and get this as flat as possible. And you wonder why I get glue, I have glue all over me. So that is that. Now for this bit. How to go about this one. I know I don't want this corner anyway, so I am going to take this off. Probably will need to trim that again if I am using it, but for now it is fine. I'm going to bring that up, making sure that it is creased nicely at the bottom here. So we do have a little bit of an overlap here. Might have to slice that. I don't really want to, but I might have to. Just a teeny tiny amount. Okay. Ink and think. I'm channeling my inner Gail there. Just going to ink the edge of this, because if I glue it up, I'm not going to be able to do it afterwards. Okay, I'm going to glue these two edges here. I'm not gluing in the middle because I don't know how wide the spine is going to end up. If it needs gluing afterwards, we can do it afterwards. Okay, that is that part. Make sure that stays nice and crisp. That is going to be pretty. It's going to be so pretty. Look at that. Awesome. Okay, so that is the beginning of the journal. That is the cover pretty much constructed. I won't say done. We obviously still have to do this, decide what we're going to do with this, and maybe see if we want a closure, that kind of thing. But for now, I am happy with how it's going. The outside of it looks a little bit dirtier than the inside, and that's okay because we will be putting a topper or something there. The inside looks very pretty. Okay guys, that's it for me for today. I will be continuing with this journal on camera. I may do a start to finish journal where I do everything on camera with you. If you'd like to see that, let me know in the comments below, or if you prefer just the highlights, let me know in the comments below. I'd really like to do videos that you want to see rather than boring you, obviously. So yeah, the next time back I think we will look at putting the pages in, getting them sewn in, or at least getting them arranged, and yeah, so we'll have some fun with that. Great stuff guys, talk to you soon, bye.